Hello, everybody. How's it going?
Whoa.
Oh, what? Is it better?
I don't know. We'll see. Wait, you gotta give me a minute.
Can't give you a minute.
Well, I'm playing this timed game that costs me money, so I can't.
Oh, video games are more important than...
They are when you play for money.
Fair enough. My professional gaming wife. Gaming wife, happy life.
Just popping some bubbles.
So glad I picked this spot so you guys can see all my clutter in the back. Is anyone awake?
You're just talking to yourself?
Yeah. I'm looking through the screen to see if there's anyone out there.
You lose.
Really? No.
Yeah.
Don't blame me.
60 cents is at home.
It's not okay. Oh, mercy.
You have a weird sounding phone.
It's a phone, isn't it? Did it do this last week? Did it? Anybody in the chat?
Well, you can hear my feed through your feed.
That's weird.
Did you tell people you were going on?
No, I forgot to do a little preview.
No one even knows you're here.
You know. Well, it's Saturday night. There's got to be some people up that want to talk comics, right? Right. If not, that's okay. I got plenty to talk about my own self. I'm going to talk about a few things tonight. One of which be a little movie talk, comic talk. We could have some beer talk. Long Route Peanut Butter Porter. Proud sponsor of tonight's live viewing, or live episode, live show. So, if you guys are watching, if you start commenting, and if I don't respond right away, I apologize. Our son decided to pull a WWE move on our laptop, so I'm doing this back on the phone, which I think I did the phone last week, but the laptop helped me keep up with the live chat. So I put my wife on live chat duty, so if she partakes, I don't know. If not, I'll just try and keep up the best I can. So if I don't answer you right away, I'm not ignoring you. Or this is my excuse to ignore you. Just kidding. So, let's see. I have a huge haul to show off because we haven't been able to do a haul video in a while since I've been working overnights and our schedules are kind of backwards. But that's all going to be coming to an end here pretty soon. So, that'll be exciting.
Buddy's on.
Hey, what's up? Who's there? Hakan?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, good morning, Hakan. How are you?
I just said good day because I was out.
Good day. Good day, sir.
I said good day.
And good day to you in the faraway land.
The Fantastic Horde.
Hmm?
The Fantastic Horde.
Oh, and someone else? Right on. So anyways, yeah, so I got a bunch of books I want to show. We'll do some comic talk. You guys can, chime in when you want and talk about a few hot subjects.
Hot toddies?
Hot toddies would be great. But unfortunately, I don't have that. You just woke up? Well, good morning. This is like breakfast in bed, right? The best part of waking up is JP in your cup. Folgers should be hiring me to write their songs from now on. Rise and shine. So, obviously, I think most people are pretty excited about the Deadpool 2 movie. I sure as heck am. And one of the things I'm excited about, and I'm excited about really weird things in life, you know, like there's little things that excite me more than others. I picked up this book. Our last little adventure, the wife and I had, we got a babysitter, went doing some hunting for some comics. And this is Cable #1, the Rob Liefeld variant. And the cool thing about the shop we went to, everything is like half price. All their back issues, let me rephrase that, all their back issues are half price. And their new issues are not, but they're the only things that's not bagged and boarded. So, anyways, I was digging through. They have a whole like old variant section that they have underneath the table. I just found it like a few months ago, but went back and looks like no one else has found it yet. So this book was in there before, and I just kind of passed on it for the time being. So if it doesn't have a sticker price on it, it's half price to cover price, which is cool. So this is a variant #1, Rob Liefeld. I got it for $1.50. I like it because it has Baby Hope Summers right there. And if you guys know or have watched enough of my videos, I'm a huge fan of Hope Summers. And I know in the teaser trailer initially it showed Cable with a teddy bear on his hip, which led people to believe that Hope Summers might appear in this movie. And I really hope she does, whatever capacity that may be. But anyways, a lot of fun stuff to think about and spec about. So then, same shop. I mean, most of the stuff is from the same shop, so just have to bear with me. I don't even care if I do prices or anything. Just going to show off some good books and have some good time and good talk. Little story time. I have some stories I want to share. So, anyways, got this for $1. This is X-Force #1 with the Deadpool card, which I did verify that it was in fact in there. So, for those who've never seen it, there you go. Still sealed. I actually got 2 of them. Also picked up one with the Cable card. I was kicking myself after the last trailer came out because there was one with the Shatterstar, and I believe he had like a really brief moment in the trailer in the background. A lot of people were thinking that that's him. It looks like him. It looks like his costume, so I'd be surprised if it weren't. But anyways, so I went kind of all over the place on this particular hunt. I mean, like I said, it was the first time we really got to go in a while, so we put a lot of time into it. One book that I found I thought was amazing, was Justice League #60, and I believe this is, I thought it was Bill Sienkiewicz, but actually, no, I lie, it's David Mack. This is an amazing Batman cover. I know that people in the community like David Mack. I like David Mack, but like the Doom, he loves David Mack. You know, chopping olives in there. You cut yourself.
I smashed my finger in the candle.
Smash! Anyways, I'll never be the same. Every time I hear the word smash, I'll honestly think of Kai, the crazy hitchhiker.
Oh, the axe-wielding hitchhiker.
The hatchet-wielding. Look
him up.
Look him up, guys. He's on YouTube. He's in prison now, but you gotta see his video. If you like funny, bizarre things. Kai, the hatchet-wielding hitchhiker. They always say that life is stranger than fiction, right? So, anyways, really, really cool David Mack cover. He also had another David Mack, I can't remember. Oh, it was the... Nah, never mind. I don't remember what it was. I think it was Bill Sienkiewicz that I left behind.
Go to bed!
Never! I will never sleep again. Picked this one up just because it was there and it was $2. Submariner #1. Little, I don't know, is this Silver Age? Probably not. What's after Silver? Bronze? Bronze Age? Still pretty cool. I didn't have it. Maybe there'll be some Namor Submariner action at some point. So,
With good abs.
Yeah, he's ripped. More impressive is his rib muscles. Is that even a thing? I don't have rib muscles.
I sound like a crazy cackler in the back.
You're the crazy cackler. Start heckling me from the crowd. Your show sucks. Go back to bed, you comic-loving whore. Stop. I'm sensitive.
I want to start throwing stuff at you.
Throwing olives? Those are expensive. Don't throw the olives. Throw tomatoes. Those are really cheap. Oh, man. How many people are in the chat? Any? Few?
75.
Yes. I don't know 75 people that would actually watch my show regardless. 4. Hey.
That might be one of me.
Perfect.
One of you.
3 plus the wife. Nailed it. I'm not in the chat. I'm the host. Well, thank you guys for tuning in so late at night or early in the morning. I like doing the late night stuff just because I'm a night owl. So my audience is pretty sparse at this time of day. But I don't care. People who show up are the people that want to be here.
That's right.
So we got Planet. Oh my gosh, I gotta think of it. The Kansas City Comic Con is this weekend, right? So, Planet Comic. I don't know what it's called. Planet Comic Con. I don't know.
Butchered.
Yeah, it's a pretty big comic show apparently. We originally were thinking about going, but as with habit, life has other plans. So, I did pick up some stuff from down there through various people, so I'm excited to see what that looks like when it comes back. A lot of cool stuff coming out of there. What's up, Pope? I knew you'd still be awake. You're making videos yourself. What? Oh, I thought you were saying something.
No.
You're welcome. Stay around, join the chat. You'll see the late night friends. Yeah. Be kind of badass if you stayed. Right? That's the word of the day, man. Appreciate it. I am really actually stoked that you liked some of the stuff I sent you. Or we sent you / me, because my wife just gave me a lecture. She's like, if you're gonna send stuff to people, you can at least let me know. What's up, Matilda? Good morning. How are you? So I can just, I literally have books for days. So, you're okay? That's good. Oh, I'm super. We're up. We're having some adult beverage time, and I get to talk about comic books. Like, life is pretty darn good, if you ask me. Hey, Thomas. What's going on, bro? If you have another choking episode, you have to give me a different sign, because I had to pick up on the one earlier tonight. Almost lost my wife to a choking incident today.
I mean, not joking. That's for real.
I was too busy looking at comic books to notice their signs. I thought she was excited. She's like, I thought she was like, yeah, we got it. No, she was choking. My bad. I'm a terrible husband. And the kids are really loud, running around.
No, they were laughing at me.
Or they were laughing at her. Whatever. What can I say? We're the perfect family. Picked up this book. And I bet you guys can guess why I got this book.
Oh, the bad glare.
God dang glares. I even switched
Is that
freaking lamp.
Who's that in the visor thingy? I can't even see it now. You're gone.
I'm gone?
There.
There? Is that better? Can you see it?
Well, you gotta stop moving.
Oh, yeah.
Go to your right a little.
Ms. Fury? Ms. Fury?
More. There. Stop.
Stop.
Nope, you moved. Why didn't you listen? There. Stop.
Okay. Got it. How can it even be it's a reflection off the thing? Yeah, this is Miss Fury. This is a Babe with a Blade cover, as you can see.
Oh, that's a blade. I was gonna say a visor. I thought it was like a helmet.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I was wondering when you're talking about visors and stuff. So if you guys had a chance, there's a YouTube channel by the name of Comic Palace. Comic Book Palace. They have a YouTube channel. They're actually a comic book store. And they don't do like typical videos like haul videos. They're an actual comic shop. So they do like a 30-minute episode from their shop. They film it in one day. They have their customers and everything else going on in there. Anyways, it's kind of they do it, they don't do it like it's just literally they film it in one day, edit it down, and that's that. Anyways, so it's a really cool show. I think they're up to 17 episodes now, and I find them refreshing, I guess, because for those who don't know, which I rarely talk about this kind of stuff, I, as a younger man, got to work for a comic book store, and knock it off. There's never enough beer. So kind of know the ins and outs of life in a comic book shop. I did the invoicing. The guy who owned the shop that I worked at, he worked there. I mean, he owned it since like 1984. Was like the last man standing in the town that we were in, and it took me about 10 years to build up a relationship with him as a customer before he trusted me enough to like talk to me. Like he was just kind of an old gruff man, but he was always kind. He was just very hard in his ways. So after a while of breaking him down with my good looks and charm, he finally started opening up to me and letting me hang out sometimes, and I talked him into going to a convention once in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and we spent the whole weekend at this con. I went around getting signatures for all his customers and stuff, and it was just it was pretty freaking awesome. So anyways, just so you know, I can't see any of the comments, so if someone says something to me, I have no idea.
Oh, it's not popping up at all? It did last time.
Well, I have this thing blocking it.
Oh, sorry.
But that's okay. So, anyways.
Ask Muncher iPod, who's that?
Ask Muncher iPod.
That's what it says. It says, Ask Muncher iPod. And it says, did you like He-Man?
Did I like He-Man? Absolutely, I like He-Man. I got Thundercats on today, so, I grew up with that stuff. Masters of the Universe. Not really sure. But, love your name. I mean, that's,
What's the channel's name that you were talking about again?
Ask them what's your iPod?
No. The, Comic Palace?
Comic Book Palace.
Oh.
Yes.
Type it. My phone isn't letting me type past. My phone's broken.
Your phone, or laptop. What else are you going to break today?
It's only letting me type like halfway over.
Oh, that's great. Anyways, yeah, Comic Book Palace. Check out their YouTube channel. I have no ties to them whatsoever, except I really enjoy their channel. And, stuff like that. But
Matilda wants it written. I wrote it down, but I don't know if it showed up the right way. I'll try it again.
yeah, I had my wife write it down there for you. Like I said, you weren't here earlier, but our laptop got smashed by our son today, so I don't have a way to really catch up with the chat. Do the best that I can, keep up with words as they pop up on my screen. I can only see half of them because of my stand.
Ask Muncher said Skeletor was awesome.
Skeletor is awesome. Was awesome. Will be awesome. I watched. Did you see that really weird commercial? I think it's a German commercial, maybe, with He-Man and Skeletor doing the Dirty Dancing thing. It was pretty funny. I saw that today. It was clever. So anyways, my time working in the comic book shop was pretty freaking awesome. So I kind of got like I got to see like people's buying, you always wonder what people buy. You know what you buy when you go to a shop, but what do other people buy? And I found that to be like the most entertaining part of it, because there are things that I would never have thought of, like the gentleman who owned this comic book store, he had like a old record section as well, like 45s and stuff like that, and people would come in and browse it. And he even had like a cassette tape section, which this is well beyond cassette days, so we were definitely in the CD/digital world when I worked there. So anyways, people would come in, and I did all the invoicing and stuff, so I knew how much stuff costs, and the deals he would give people and whatnot, or no deals at all if he didn't like you. So I started out as a no deal kind of guy. Then I became a deal guy. But anyways, the one thing I always found interesting, because he's an older, he's retired now, but when I was there, he went on to Baltimore Comic Con for a week, and left me in charge of the shop. I also had a full-time job as well, so I just worked overnights at this store. So anyways, I was helping him out, and while he was gone, I had this great idea, as a young, hungry man, that I should start all these different pull lists for his customers, because he had like a select base, and that was that. So I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to grow his business. So while he was gone, I got like 10 people to sign up for a weekly pull list. And, I was all excited and proud of myself for, because, with a pull list, technically it would be like repeat business, because you're going to pull the same books for those people every week or every month or whatever it is. And the idea is you hold it for them and they come pick it up whenever. That way no one has to rush around for Wednesday to try and get books that may be sold out. So anyway, so he comes back from Baltimore, and I was all like, hey, mister, I got you 10 new pull lists signed up, and I had the list all written out and everything. And he looks at me and he says, why the hell would you do that? And I'm like, what do you mean? I was like, I thought you'd be happy. He's like, you just created more work for me. He goes, I don't want new customers. I've been doing this too long. I don't care. I'm just like, he goes, you're young. He goes, you want to you have fire in you. You want to grow the business. I don't. I just want to retire. And I was just like so like beat down, but at the same time, I was amazed that my week, how much of an impact I could have on his shop. But he did not want that impact. So it was, to me, it's always a funny story. I like to tell that story. So
I can't read these to you.
What?
Adam Smasher.
Yeah.
I really need a new name. He says he still has the death of Superman in the wrapper when Doomsday kills him.
And the black one, the platinum one, the white one. Which color?
And then Pope said he didn't stay dead, though.
No one stays dead in comics.
Nobody dies forever.
So, has anyone seen the Wonder Woman movie?
Yeah.
Haha, not that one. The one about the guy who created Wonder Woman. I can't think of the name of it right now. But it's on my to-do list. I need to watch it. So, speaking of Wonder Woman, segue. Ba-boom, ba-boom.
Oh, Thomas Trickle said except for Captain Marvel.
True, the original Captain Marvel. I suppose he's still dead. For now. So, this is Wonder Woman. Stupid freaking lamp. Number 33. Rise of the Olympian variant. So, Dune was talking about these in one of his videos. I guess they're relatively hard to find.
She looks high.
Who looks high?
Wonder Woman. She does.
Well, she's probably tired from all the ass kicking she has to do on a daily basis.
She needed just to relax a little.
They probably didn't have a whole lot of protein on the Amazonian island. So, that's what happens after a day of warring. You get tired. So anyways, I found this. So, I'm not sure if this is the ones that Doom was talking about. I feel like they are. But I found a couple of them. So I was pretty excited about that. I sent him a message to let him know I was excited about that. And then...
Oh.
What?
I'm not reading that comment.
From who?
Oh, well, I just closed out of you.
Sweet.
I can't. But my phone's dead.
Okay. Is it inappropriate?
Yes.
From who?
Same person.
Same person? Oh well.
Can...
Yeah, you gotta take all kinds in the comic book world.
That's fine. I'm not. Sorry.
Take around and roll.
Wait, you had it on backwards.
Whatever.
Oh my gosh. Okay, tell everyone just a second.
Just a second. Hold yourself. Oh my gosh, you just cracked my screen.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, let's see here. I'll hold the phone. Oh, go ahead.
Insert. I wonder you can't see me.
Hey, isn't this the best chat ever?
Well, I couldn't really understand why you couldn't see anything.
Well, I'm not and we're back.
There, now you should be able to see the hair.
Now I can see you guys. Oh my gosh.
What is wrong?
Too sexy. Yeah, what's up, Mark Walters? Welcome to the PARTY.
Well, that comment is gone.
Well, that's good. Wonder is the name of the movie? Like Wonder. Mark, what's the name of the movie with the guy, the movie about the guy who created Wonder Woman? I know you know this. I can't think of it. We got 10 people in the chat.
Woo!
New record. Last week we had
Level
9.
2.
Professor Marston and the Wonder Woman. Yes, that is the movie. I need to see that. I love the history of this creation. So, all right. So yeah, now that I got my head about myself here, and I can actually read because I'm freaking stupid. I'm so technically savvy. It's ridiculous.
Do you need me to fix the lamp too?
Yeah, I think it seems to be a different direction. So I'm going to go through, since we're on my Wonder Woman stuff, I'll just show you guys some more of that particular haul. What? You bothered by something?
Nope.
What do you mean it takes a lot of liberties with the truth? Like it fabricates it?
How's that? Not helpful.
Wonder Woman probably gave a lot of people their first dream of such nature.
Like, what's helpful? I don't know what's helpful.
Maybe point it that way. Against that. There we go. That's a little better. You know, guys, I'm going to get this lighting perfect one time, and then we'll be moving, so it won't even matter. So, and we'll have a new computer by then anyways. So I showed off Wonder Woman 33 a few minutes ago, the Rise of the Olympian variant. I got 2 of them. So I'm hoping these are the ones that Doom was talking about. I was just kind of a spur of the moment. Also picked up Wonder Woman Rise of the Olympian number 29 variant. Linda Carter was your first crush? Man, I don't know. I've probably said it before in one video. My first comic book crush probably was I don't know. I'm trying to think here. I know I've said it before in other videos, so I can't think who my first. Vampirella had to be up there because that was one of the first. Oh, actually, you know what? Gen 13. I know exactly. Roxy from Gen 13. That was my first comic book crush. It came to me, had an epiphany. Right on, Matilda. I'm glad you're liking that series. I was hoping that you would. One of my favorite stories, probably of all time. What's up, OMG Chris? Welcome to the party. Thanks for stopping in. So I'm going to show. I picked up a lot more Wonder Woman than I realized until I'm going through this stuff here. So I found a couple of the Alex Garner variants. Now, these aren't the ones that are like, you know, $8 bazillion or whatever they're going for now.
Ooh, I hadn't seen that one.
So this one is number 610. Not the best. I mean, there's some 614, 613. There's some really, really nice ones. I have some Spider-Man. Not a whole lot. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? I got one more Wonder Woman variant I need to show. What's wrong with that?
Did you see that one?
Yeah, I commented on that already. So, I'm trying to catch up on the chat here. So, right on. I would have said it.
I know you would.
Alright, here we go. This is the other Alex Garner variant.
Oh, it's pretty sweet too.
So you're looking at Wonder Woman 604.
Where did you find this one?
When I was hunting. When I was hunting for
when
rabbits.
we were hunting together?
No. This is like, I'm telling you, I have stuff in here that's old. We haven't done a haul video in forever. So. And then I found a couple things I didn't even know existed.
Stepping out on me.
Stepping out. Two-timing. I'm sure you guys like Lucio Perillo, right? So, I found, excuse me, 2 books that, I mean, I just recognize them because of his art style, but never knew that they were a thing. So this is Raise the Dead 2. This is number 2.
I feel like you'd be better off showing it like on this side.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm here for. And then this is Raise the Dead number 3. Lucio Perillo.
There you go, yeah. Booty.
Booty. Show him that booty. Here you go, Ass Muncher. This is something for you. Right, what's his name?
Yeah. Oh,
I'm here. I'm happy to help. They are, man. Like, I had no idea Perillo did those. So it's kind of cool that I just happened to be going through and surprise, surprise. Yeah, Mark, absolutely. I'll check that out. I've been on your site plenty, watching trailers and whatnot. So if you guys aren't familiar with Mark Walters, he does was at BigFanboy.com. Also the Dallas Comic Show. I'm assuming you're still involved in that as well. But great content on there. You know, I see your stuff on Facebook all the time. Obviously, click on it. I watch the trailers whenever you post them, or I see sometimes you have giveaways, and sooner than later we can partake in those giveaways since I'm going to be your neighbor. And I have to ask, won't you be my neighbor?
oh man.
Yes. So yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of people down the area. Should have my job offer finalized on Wednesday. Fingers crossed. That was not really crossed. That's crossed. So
Now you just cut something.
yeah,
Really sure what you're
cut
doing.
it out. So I've been on this kick lately with have you guys watched the what's wrong with you? I hate it when you just randomly start laughing and I don't know. I'm not part of the joke. Yeah, that's how you stop. That's why we don't have so many kids. Denton, Mark, I know it's about an hour from you, but the job offer I'm hoping for on Wednesday is in Denton. That's where my little sister lives, so it'll work out perfectly. Otherwise, I have a couple other options in like Garland or Richardson area. So it's just a matter of, you know, wherever the cards fall at this point. I have multiple job offers that are going to be rolling in soon, so I'm not too concerned about having a job. It's just a matter of which one I want to take. Yeah, I just, like I said, Denton was ideal, A, because it's where my sister lives, and B, it's not overly large.
You want tiny.
I mean, granted, I think if you break everything down, Garland, Mesquite, Arlington, those areas aren't really overly large until you look at the whole populace, and then it's like 8 billion people. Yay! So you guys watch or have watched the TV show Vikings from the History Channel? It's on Hulu, I believe. Actually, I know it is because I've been catching up. Anyways, and I had some ideas from Spidey Fan. We were, I'd seen a lot of people that were posting like the photo variant covers and getting them signed at cons and stuff by the actors and what have you. Yeah, definitely not going to the Dallas proper area. That's for dang sure. So, anyways, I started looking for Catherine Winnick, however you say it. She's a Canadian actress, plays the lead female role in the show. So I got some photo variants of her because I'm hoping, now that she's directing, probably not, but get her from behind the scenes, from behind the camera, and get her to some cons. I would love to get some stuff signed and slabbed from her because she's awesome. Whatever. You're gonna commute there every day.
Fuck no.
So, alright, my current comic book crush. We'll talk about this. So, since the wife is here, and she can wipe those tears from her eyes. My current comic book crush is probably Aricia from Green Lantern. I found this at the half-price store. I was so stoked because every place online wanted like $10-15 for this thing. So
I love her face.
I don't love her face in this one. I do love her face in the Ben Oliver Ben Oliver variant that he did. So yeah. Speaking of Ben Oliver, if you guys like commissions and collect original art and stuff, he has his own eBay page where he puts up random stuff. So I think I talked about this last week, but your crush is Daredevil. Nothing wrong with that. Except, I mean, I don't know. Nothing wrong with that. He's a good-looking dude. Except he's pretty much awesome. So I don't know. If I were a girl, I'd like Elektra, but that's just me. And Daredevil will be second. Alright. So got some Venomized action here. Captain Marvel. I'm so stoked for this movie. I have to say, every time I see Brie Larson, I'm like, hello Brie Larson, as Ms. Marvel, Captain Marvel. Anyways, one of my favorite Venomized covers that they did. I think that the whole Venomized thing is kind of played out, but my gosh, they keep coming up with cool covers no matter what. Is that Luke Cage?
Yeah.
Right on. And then, let's see here. Since we're going with the Captain Marvel thing. So, a while ago I found those Susan Komen Cure for Cancer covers. The X23 one is obviously probably the more popular one of the group. Really, really cool cover. I didn't know until someone else had posted it. Maybe it was like Gizmo17 back a few months. He was collecting these covers, and I had saw them either on Facebook or on YouTube, I'm not sure. But there's a Captain Marvel one. So, I got these really, really cheap, which is, whatever. But I just love the pink, like, yeah, it's for a good cause and all that stuff, and it makes for good covers, too. The X23 one is just absolutely amazing. But I would think so far this one is probably my second favorite. Fantastic Four number 611. Little invisible woman there.
And that's for the breast cancer awareness?
Yeah, breast cancer awareness. I'm not sure how many more they did. I'm going to have to start...
where are you finding the covers?
I have like, what do we have, 7 or 8 comic shops here in Omaha. So, this particular one, that they have so many back issues that no one ever goes, I don't know, they never dig underneath the tables. I don't know, maybe we're not supposed to, but we do. So, yeah, and I find they have a whole variant section. They have it broken down by DC, Marvel, and Independent. So we spent literally 4 hours in the shop digging. Like I said, we got a babysitter and the whole 9 yards, and they're all alphabetical, so they're pretty easy to go through. I just started, through the DC and went on to Marvel, but I found a couple of the Art Germ Superman, Superboy ones last time. They're in obviously the wife's collection because Art Germ isn't allowed in my collection. This book I picked up. If you guys have watched any of the videos from the 9.2 crew, Alex, Seeking Near Mint, or Doom, or Freddy's, Kingdom Comics, a lot of them refer to a website called Spartan Comics. So I went on there, and they have some crazy books on there. So I just kind of picked up, I did one order with them just to kind of see, how their service was and the quality of their books and stuff, because, grading is speculative. People have their own opinion of what a 9.2 is versus a 9.8. So if someone tells me it's Gem Mint, well, I've learned not everyone agrees. It's sort of, it depends on what you're looking for. So me, I just went cruising through their variant sections, and you're right. Like all the Vampirilla Prilla covers are gone, and I'm thinking to myself, I know these guys got them. But anyways, I found this, and I'm trying to figure out. I'm actually just going to look and see who did the cover quick. The great thing about live videos, I'm a timer here where my phone's like, all done. I can take my sweet ass time, and you guys can come along with me. So this was a cover by an artist named Mike Caprati. Caprati? Not really sure. But it's an elf, and it's a Zenescope title.
Pretty.
Yeah, and pretty sweet. And I'm a Zenescope fan. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, the lovely ladies and the cool fantasy elements really appeal to me. I love fantasy, probably more than I ever realized until I started looking at what I own in my collection, whether it's stuff that I read as far as novels go, or comic books, TV shows. It's just unbelievable. So I picked that up just because it was cool. I was actually looking for Nia Ruffino stuff. Some of that stuff was already gone too, but I did find a couple ones from the next order. But her stuff is starting to pick up a little bit too on eBay. I saw Freddy's, he had posted on one of his last videos some stuff that he got graded of hers, which she does really good work, and she's kind of a different chick. I follow her on Instagram. She's fun to watch. She's just kind of different. We have a lot of similar elements of ideas, which is crazy. That's what the ideas are. So I found this book for my Babes with Blade collection. Babes with Blades. Dead World. It's a cool ass cover. Like kind of makes me like the Ben Templesmith. Yeah, 2 beers too many apparently. Yeah. I bet you saying this cover me, son. Yeah.
I told you.
No more beer. Cut them off. But anyways. It's not really like my style per se, but it's really catching. I have no idea what the story's about, but I did take out the bag and I'll see who the artist is. What kind of beer am I drinking? Well, tonight's live episode is brought to you by Long Route Peanut Butter Porter. Delicious. I had the last of my winter collection earlier tonight. So this cover is done by Sami Makkonen, which I believe is a Finnish name. Makkonen right here on the thing. What do you say? He can still understand what I'm saying.
So if I can still understand what you're saying, then drink more.
Oh, don't worry, I have a full fridge full of beer.
A full
Shut up! I don't know, I haven't read this one. This is number 4. I literally just bought it because she has a sword and she's a lady. So, yeah. 2 more cool finds from the half price store. These were the first 2 items I picked up when I went in the door, just because of the way their alphabet is set up. My wife and I, we kind of just dove in like right next to each other, and then we decided, separate, you're in my space. So I found Ms. Marvel number 15, and these 2 are in like unbelievable shape. I'm actually considering sending these to CGC, or probably CGC at this point. I originally wanted to switch over to the CBCS, but I can't deal with like waiting 7 months to get my books back. That's freaking insane. So it's number 15 and number 20, which shows her in the new outfit. I don't know if this is the first appearance or anything. I haven't checked, but they are like, I mean, really high grade. They had a couple other low grade copies of number 5 and I can't remember the other one, 12 or so, but these were the best 2 copies there, so I picked them both up. Very happy to do so. They're like $5 each, so nothing wrong with that. And today I got a package in the mail. Last week they were doing the what?
Oh, it just sounded funny. Today I got in the mail last week.
Well, anyways, last week the NY Warriors were doing their live auction, and I've never been a part of their live auction. Like, it just hasn't ever worked out for me as far as timing goes, or notifications, or who knows, you know how it is on YouTube. So I kind of went in at the tail end, and one of the guys, Eli, I believe his name is, was auctioning off this little Thanos lot. So you had Guardians of the Galaxy number 9. You got the Infinity book, which is the first appearance of Corvus Clavin, whatever his name is, Glavin. And then Thanos number 14 with the Cosmic Ghost Rider on the cover, first print. And the most important book to me in that lot, Annihilation Conquest number 1, with a badass Babe with a Blade cover. So a little Quasar there and some Star-Lord. I'm kind of curious about this. I remember when this first came out, and I read, I think the title was called The Wrath or something like that. Everyone loves Thanos, man. That dude's like, his Tinder app must be blowing up. I don't know. I feel like they would be. Alright, so a couple more books that I want to show that came in the mail today. This is the other half of the Spartan order, I think. No, this is another website that I discovered called Hip Comics. And they do everything starts out at a penny for bidding, and then they have like buy it nows like for other books that are super cheap. So this book was $1.95, and you can only imagine why I had to have it. She's got something in her hand that appeals to me, and that would be a sword, you perverts. And then
that's a weird laugh.
I had to bid for this one. Some person really wanted it, but I wanted it more.
Gosh.
So this is Sheena, the Queen of the Jungle number 4, the black and white cover. And it's got a panther and a floating chick with daggers. Dirty daggers. Anyways, this is very sweet. I love the black and white tone to it, I'm not gonna lie. Like, no idea about Sheena or the Jungle, but apparently if you put those 2 together, it makes for a badass cover. Alright, now into some fun stuff. Earlier this week, my lovely wife decided that we needed to purchase a small Red Sonja collection from a guy on Craigslist.
Yeah, we did.
So it came out to about 50 cents an issue. And good Lord, I don't even know, like, I don't want to, I'm not going to show all 150 books or whatever it was. It's well over 100 books. I can't remember what it was. Red Sonja or my wife, because both is pretty accurate.
Oh, I can't put on the mask. Because our monster of a child who busted our computer also busted your mask.
Oh yes, my Batman mask. Yeah, that got broke a while ago. That's why I haven't done any new Batman videos. The old man Batman videos, guys. If you want to visit those are good times. So this is just a partial of the Red Sonja books. We kind of went through and pulled out the stuff that we intend to keep. The rest I'll probably do a Facebook auction, or if anyone wants to collect some Red Sonja books, $1 an issue, let me know. Why?
See what I said? That's what our own personal nightmare is, that will destroy everything we own.
Oh yeah, Grayson is definitely the destroyer of everything precious in my life. As far as materialistic things go. He hasn't killed a sibling yet, so that's good. So yeah, there's like so much Red Sonja. There was a couple Delato issues. Actually, one of my favorite comics of all time, cover-wise, is the Red Sonja #3 Delato cover. I don't know why, but it freaking just, I don't know, I love that cover. So these we just kind of went through. I want to show you guys this briefly. You know, I want to talk, yeah, talk comics, man. Let's see what you guys are up to. But this is, I believe it's a McNiven sketch variant. I don't know, it's not like a black and white. It's on some different kind of paper.
Sorry.
Huh?
No.
What?
I was going to ask, did you show up the box?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh, don't forget.
Well, I thought for sure it'd be in the background, but I probably should have put it up here.
Yeah, you're not like...
I'm not real smart with this stuff.
Just...
So yeah, I guess I can show you. I got a new short box. You got a new short box in the mail this week as well.
So
You guys see that?
amazing.
I love the themed boxes.
We're really jumping in.
You guys see this? Hello.
No, hold it up a little more. Look at how beautiful it is.
You're beautiful.
So
That's
bright.
for sure.
No one can see it. Too low.
Too low?
Too high.
Too high?
Right there.
Oh,
Hello, beautiful lady.
This is the... Who is it? Who did the cover? Alex Ross?
Matches my beautiful Vampirella box.
It does. So, I've decided, A, I don't do long boxes because they're freaking heavy. And with moving and everything, I didn't want to do anything with that shit. So, I also have, like, most of my stuff is in the short box, but the drawer, the pull-out drawers, really suck. I mean, they're not user-friendly if you are trying to get something in the back, and it's just not for me. So, I'm going to go back to the regular short box, but everything I want is themed. So they're a little more pricey, of course, but they look badass, don't they? Don't they? Huh?
See, I caught on.
Yeah.
He said, screw this drawer. Here, wife, you can have it.
I did. But no, she has her own theme box. She's got the Vampirella Jenny Frison one.
You said we were sharing this one.
By sharing, I mean, this one's mine.
I think we'll have to buy you another one.
That's rude.
Rude, how do you buy a Harley Quinn box and not give it to me?
Because I knew Harley Quinn before you did.
I
Remember when I had this
must
comic book?
divorce you now.
I love this comic. I had the first printing. It was beautiful, perfect. It was one of our first tax returns we ever got together. But so I have lots more Red Sonja if you guys want to see some more Red Sonja.
Or if you're looking for any Red Sonja.
If you're looking to fill Red Sonja holes in
may
your
have almost
collection.
every Red Sonja.
A lot of one-shots, a lot of variants. Only one Jenny Frison, and that was the black and white sketch one. But I tell you one artist that's super underrated, and he has a ton of stuff in Red Sonja. if you guys aren't familiar with Steph Anastasia, that dude is fucking awesome. Pardon my language, but I don't know why he does not get the love. I'm going to show you 2 books right off the bat. And I have some of his other stuff. I actually have a signed book by him. It's a Greg Horn cover of Witchblade, but he does the interior arts and a lot of the covers for Witchblade and Firstborn, and apparently Red Sonja. I had no idea, but he had like a real critically acclaimed hit called, what is it called, The Virgil. Came out probably 2015, maybe 2016. I know a lot of people, it was huge critical success. It was an Image title, so not everyone and their mother have actually read it, but a really good story, really good art. His wife was also in the industry. Sorry, I'm getting low on the beer. So this is Savage Red Sonja #3, the Steph Anastasia cover. If I can try and get the damn glare out the way, so you can get you a close up. Not just on the boobs. I like the red hair mainly. Remember when they were talking about at one point Robert Rodriguez was going to direct a Red Sonja movie, and it was going to have Rose McGowan because they were dating, and I was like, yes, do that. I wonder whatever happened to that. Man, it had movie posters and everything, and I was so excited. I wanted the movie poster where she had like the sword in the ground. Anyways, yeah. It does need to happen. I need a Red Sonja movie because every time I get in a Red Sonja mood and I go back and watch the Bridget Nielsen version, and I'm like, why? Why do I do this to myself? A, she's not gorgeous. She's not badass. And the freaking, I don't know, the mechanical snake just kills me every time. So here's another Steph Anastasia cover. There's one thing I've learned about these artists, these fantasy artists in particular, the Red Sonja. Yeah, it's like Red Sonja came out like around the Conan the Barbarian, Arnold Schwarzenegger days. It was in there. But a lot of these artists, they love to cut her thighs. Perillo's known for it. He also does it to Vampirilla a lot. Now you got Steph Anastasia. Maybe it's a European thing, you know. I don't know. Maybe they like the bloody thighs. Yeah, that's the Bridget Nielsen one, Red Sonja. Excuse me. You know, I really dig a lot of the older. I watched Barbarella a few years ago for the first time with Jane Fonda. Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger, he did the Conan the Barbarian movies, and there was a Red Sonja movie that spun off of that. So this is another mini-series. It's Witchblade and Red Sonja. And I'm not sure on the artist on this because I just don't know their signature. So that was number 1. Number 2. These are all irregular covers. Then you got number 4 and 5. I'm sure number 3 is floating around the house somewhere. I didn't realize that Jim Lee had did a whole Red Sonja miniseries, Red Sonja and the Claw. For those who like Jim Lee, I mean, it's kind of interesting because between Dynamite and Wildstorm and I think Marvel had Red Sonja for a while, or maybe she does again. Hell, I don't know. So this is number 5. What we got here? Dang, excuse me. I have to grab some water. Beer's not quenching my thirst. Will you bring a water on your way out? Thank you.
You must stay parched.
Thanks, babe.
Welcome.
What you doing?
I'm gonna come join you because I'm gonna show my books.
Oh, the wife wants to join the party, guys. She's bringing out some of her books. If you see her collection, no, let me rephrase that. Her freaking haul is like, it's freaking tall. It's ridiculous. It's so crazy. She has so much art germ and, gosh, tons of stuff. We've been meaning to do a haul video for a while, but of course, my work schedule and now the electronics have bit the dust. Alright, so this is Red Sonja the Claw number 3. I should have kept the books in order, but I was just digging for different artists. So, there's like some John Romita Sr. did some variant covers for Red Sonja. This is a one-shot coming up here. This is a Red Sonja the Raven. Yeah.
I'm not showing them all.
No, that's probably not even the one from the bag, is it?
This is the bag.
Oh, okay.
This.
Look at that.
This is the bag.
Look at that. This is my head. And that's like not even all of it. She has so much crap that she has good stuff. So really, in all seriousness, we should put the 150 freaking Red Sonja books in her haul as well, but we'll split it. She got her Jenny Frison out of there and her Frank Cho. That's all that mattered. Speaking of Frank Cho, I got her a signed book tonight. Alright, so then we got, oh, here we go. We got the black and white Red Sonja Witchblade number 2. Sketch. I don't know if they're called sketch or whatever. But then we got some Savage Tales that were in there with the Red Sonja stuff. And some of those are absolutely beautiful. You had, I think, oh my gosh, I can't think of the artist's name. But here you got Savage Tales number 1. And I don't recognize this signature down here. I've seen it a lot, but I don't know who it is. But he does good work, or she. So that's number 1. Got the big, I don't know what that is, Sasquatch in the back there. It's not quite a man, not quite a werewolf, so probably a Sasquatch. Red Sonja versus the Sasquatch. And then you got Savage Tales number 3. It's a Blood Moon. What's up?
I'm in top of a chair.
It's in the bedroom.
It's covered in boxes.
1 box. That's all of our commissions I took off the wall. We're packing for the move, so that's why we're in the living room this week. So you can see the Price Family Love. That's us. Us. This is a Fabiano cover for Savage Tales Numero 10 or 10. So, yeah. What else we got? Uh-oh. She's moving in.
Oh, Spider-Man's awake.
Yeah. The Spider Babe.
He said, "Fuck you, Mommy, woke me up."
Mm-hmm. So you got Red Sonja, one shot, The Vacant Shell. And this, I believe, is the variant cover. I'm not sure of the artist. Very interesting cover. Kind of a watercolor feel to it. Pretty cool. Hear the baby? I hear the baby.
It's your fault.
It's not my fault. I was over here doing just fine. Minding my own business. Sounds pissed off though. All of you parents out there know. No. I'm looking at probably the 2nd week of March. You got Red Sonja, The Vacant Shell. It's a black and white variant. Love the detail. Sometimes it's you get to see more detail with the actual black and white or pencils. But Oh my gosh, here we go. Look at this one. This is the Steph Anastasia Savage Tales. I'm excited to show this off. Right? He's like, more beer, daddy. He has an English accent too. It's really weird. Savage Tales number 3, the Steph Anastasia cover. Look at this, guys. Look, he looks. It reminds me a lot of how like Mark Brooks does his colors. If you guys can see, I want you to see. Don't just focus on the goods. Focus on the whole picture.
Thing about your camera being sideways.
Why?
Because you can't like get the full frame.
This is the full frame.
No, I mean like when.
This one, in the party. Hey, hey, I'm right here. What's up? High five. Just so you guys know, she is real. That was an actual high five. Wonder Twins unite. Shape of a pterodactyl.
And I have not been drinking, so I don't know what that says for me, but
it says nothing. Now, I believe this is another Sajak cover. It's for mature readers. I'm so mature. That is number 9. So let's see, what do we got here? We got the dang phone in the way.
You got your dang phone in the way.
This is the limited edition, black and white, number 16.
I haven't seen a lot of these yet.
You haven't seen most of these because I went through and pulled stickers off all the crap. It's that weird symbol, I don't know, Eve? I don't know who this.
Don't ask me, I still think Lamas is Miamas,
That's
so
true.
don't ask me.
Well, hey, here's that John Romita Sr. cover, one of them. Red Sonja number 3. See, his is very, like, early, you know, like, it feels like this is what Red Sonja looked like in the 1970s, except her hairline would have been higher up here, I would say.
And possibly down the inside of her thigh.
And possibly down the inside of her thighs. It's a distraction! Oh, yeah, here we go. We got some, got the Jim Lees. Jim Leelands. Red Sonja and the Claw.
The claw!
The Claw! I think of Liar Liar every time I hear the word claw. So this is Jim Lee number 1, or actually, Red Sonja and the Claw number 1 by Jim Lee. It's a 4-book miniseries.
Man, I should probably say what I'm gonna show.
But he does good work too. I don't know if you guys heard of that guy or not, Jim Lee. He's been around. Yeah, he's pulled a sticker out. That was the art germ I found. And Jim Lee, number 3. Really, you like Jim Lee? I like some stuff.
Hit and miss, but I'm not really a fan of some of the Harleys he's done, and I think that's where most of his work I've seen.
That's all you've seen is Harley.
But
Look at this. Red Sonja looks badass.
I do like his Red Sonja.
You better use your strong hand. Oh my gosh, that's such a funny movie. The Wayans brothers, man, they just crack me the hell up. They've done so much funny stuff. Inappropriate stuff. Speaking of funny stuff, last night we watched the Chris Rock Netflix special last night. That dude is freaking hilarious. I don't care what anyone says. Chris Rock will always be one of my favorite comedians. I don't care that a lot of his jokes are hating on white folks. I don't care. I get it. It happens. But it's funny as hell to me. You have the Red Sonja, or you've read the Jim Lee ones? Don't drop them, because they are not hot. Alright, Red Sonja Unchained number 1. See, that's definitely a werewolf looking thing compared to that last freaking Sasquatch. Red Sonja Unchained numero 2. And then one of these is the variant. Oh, that was the variant. Sorry, this is the regular cover, which has probably what I would assume is what I'm going to look like if I have any more beer tonight. Right there. No bikini on this one. She has more of a ripped long shirt look to her. This is probably what led to the bikini. And then number 3. Number 3. And then 3. Oh, that was the variant cover. And this is the regular cover. Oh, I missed what his comment said. Remark.
What?
What are they?
Oh, Mr. Rigg.
Mr. Rigg's on there?
Hey,
what's up, Mr. Rigg? What's up? Whoop, whoop. Long route.
I read his comment and I want to be like, back at it again with the white vans. No, the kid with the... No. You remember that?
No.
Wow. You need to watch Ellen more then.
I don't watch Ellen. Well, catch me up to date on the chat. What do we got? What did I miss? What are you guys up to chatting about?
Well, I think Hakan called you a beautiful man.
Yes, I am a beautiful man. Thank you for noticing. Speaking of beautiful, and J. Scott Campbell's new set went on sale today and sold out pretty darn fast. I did not partake in this challenge, so I will wait and pick up cover D, because I'm all about the D.
Is yours? These are not mine.
No, those are show covers. So,
are they really?
Yeah, they are yours. Everything I do for you, love.
I don't even see Show's name on this one. Is that for me? You didn't post stickers, jerk.
On your stuff. Anyways, so if you guys haven't seen it, I love magic, personally. I'm going to tell you what's going on right now in my life. Instagram is killing me. So I follow every freaking artist under the sun on Instagram. And Mark Brooks is on there. J. Scott Campbell's on there. Posting some stuff. So I saw Mark Brooks posted a couple of his magic covers for the new Mutants that's coming out next month. J. Scott Campbell released his set today. Sold out really fast. A lot of, you can tell it's either two things. People got their tax refunds already because shit is selling out faster than I've ever seen it. And yeah, Mark, I know you know Mark Brooks, so you got to find out one thing for me. He posted a freaking Goblin Queen on Instagram 2 days ago, and I need to know if it's a commission or if the freaking you put it in your pile one. I don't know. I saw if it's gonna be if he's doing it for someone or if it's gonna be part of the 4 cover set of the New Mutants, because my God, I'm in love with that thing. Like, I want to find whoever it's for, and I will beg them. I will offer them 1 kidney and 1 kid for that artwork. Their pick, whichever kidney and whichever kid, except for the baby because he's the easy one. So 1 out of 4. They set alarms. Well, I know that they. Yeah, whatever gets me what I want, I guess. I'm willing to sacrifice one of the kids' kidney instead. Good call. Then I don't have to worry about drinking too much beer. That's true. That is true, Mr. Rigg. They show that shit, which I know. Like I said, J. Scott Campbell's went on sale today. Mark Brooks says his was going to be in 2 weeks. Then it was going to be 4 different 4 covers. He didn't say there were going to be 4 covers of magic like Mark Brooks did. Or, excuse me, like J. Scott Campbell's are. But regardless, I need the Goblin Queen in some capacity. If it's going to be a print, I'll settle for that. A cover would be awesome. A commission would be even better, but I know he's really pricey. That would probably actually cost me one of my wife's kidneys. She doesn't know it yet, but I'm willing to sacrifice that for her. For me.
I'm pretty sure one of those kidneys is already spoken for.
Oh shit, I forgot about your mom. Damn it. So what's going on out there? That's pretty much all I'm going to show you guys for my books. My wife has her own.
It was really difficult.
That's all you brought?
Oh no, I have the rest back there, but I didn't
okay.
want to like.
You grabbed the freaking David Mack Red Sonja.
You didn't grab it.
No, I didn't. So, anyways, so I'm gonna let her kind of step in here and show you guys some of her goodies.
Not those goodies.
The stuff that she bought. Now she gets to be like an angel. In the arms of an angel.
Oh man.
Little Sarah McLachlan for everyone. Yeah.
Which one did you say?
That's David Mack.
That's David Mack.
Yeah. You got the David Mack, the Mac Daddy,
so
the Midgety Mac, Mac Daddy.
This is just part. Some of these are just part of the
Red Sonja haul.
Yes.
Yeah. They know. They've heard all about it.
I just think she looks pretty smoking in this one.
She's a man, baby.
She's got the bod.
Are you leaving us already?
Bye, Mr. Rig.
I gotta watch your latest video, bro. And we're back. Cameraman got hit by a bus. I apologize.
Do we know who this is? I don't know, but it's badass.
That's the one I was gonna look up and see because it looks like she has a really short body. Kind of sexy. Like I don't even know how you
I really like how it looks painted. I don't know. He has all the knowledge of everything. I just like what I see.
She just says, buy this. Oh, you grabbed that.
Ooh, and the Michael Turner cover.
I know I was so heartbroken that you're leaving now through the camera. I see what you're saying there, Walters, and I don't like it.
Hello, ass muncher. I just like saying that. It's fun.
Wait.
What?
Oh, we're back up to 10. Woohoo! Oh, it's not your fault, Mark. I'm just for me the giveaway that was probably commissioned was the underboob. Because I know that the last time they did the underboob for the Goblin Queen, they covered it up for the Inferno series. Sorry.
I'm just kidding. See how long I could stare at you like a crazy person.
I'll just do this. I'll just be the chat person now. I'll be the Matt Chatty, the Chatty Mac.
I don't know who did this cover, but it's freaking badass.
That's Del Auto. Thank you. That's my favorite. Yeah. This is the cover I was referring to earlier.
So why didn't you show it?
Because I just grabbed stuff. So.
Oh, well, I didn't mean to grab it and show it off for you.
Dude, the Del Auto, that's the one I was talking about. That's like one of my all-time favorite covers. It's just freaking sick.
This is my Fresno cover, right? Or my sketch?
Yep, that's
I grabbed the right one.
You did.
My girl.
Jenny Fisson. Well, Mark, if you find out who he did the commission for, we can work out a deal where that person disappears, and I will fall next in line.
So I had no idea when we went on this.
What's up, Tacoma? Welcome to the party. He said, "Ass muncher" should be an everyday phrase. So, hello, ass muncher.
When we went and did our big hunt, I had no idea how many covers Frank Cho has actually done. So he was like pulling them out left and right, and well, this happened to come in the Red Sonja a lot. So even if it didn't say Cho, I mean, she's got the hips and the thighs for the markers of the Frank Cho cover, because he knows how to draw them.
He knows all about the ladies, the hips and thighs, all about the ass with the Frank Cho. Jenny Prison, I bet, is super nice, man. I'm glad you got to meet her.
Okay, so some of these are not Cho's or Prisons, but I just have a weird taste, I guess. Like, I really enjoy the Bombshell covers.
Gain knowledge, what it is, what is up.
And as a mix of things that I really like, Bombshell, Poison Ivy, and Harley Quinn. like the perfect trifecta. Ooh, that was a good word. I liked it. That's like a you word. Normally you would use that word, but I used it. We got a Miss Marvel Cho cover.
Would you call that the Cho hold?
I recently started collecting, adding to my collection Huntress. So.
Because you needed more.
You know what? That couch is looking nice and comfy for you tonight.
It is very comfortable. Thank you for pointing that out.
So I got the, it's Batman Detective Comics, number 43. It's a bombshell variant for the Birds of Prey that Huntress on the cover.
I don't know if he was the best villain in superhero history, but he was definitely the coolest.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'll be here all night. Literally.
Well, I am finishing up. I don't know which one's the last one to the run. Do you remember?
That one?
This is the very last one.
Yeah.
So I've, with the help of this guy over here in the beard, have finished my Cho Harley Quinn run. So this is the last one.
She's up to date. She's not finished.
Well, you
She's
said
up
he
to
was
date.
done.
No, he's not done.
You told me that was the last one he did for this.
That was Amanda Connor.
Liar.
He's got 2 more coming out.
Amanda Connors is done?
Yes.
Thank you.
Real big Amanda Connor fans in this house.
Oh, I also got a new Poison Ivy cover. So it's Batman Detective Comics.
That one's really, really pretty.
It is. I really like the green and the black. There is a bad glare. It just is not. Okay, so I really had to go dig in for these.
Not so much, man. I don't know what it is. I have nothing against her personally, because she's obviously...
It's her eyes. She doesn't draw good eyes.
I don't care for her artwork. I just
she
really
got
don't.
crazy eyes.
Ask Muncher wants to see the Poison Ivy again. Closer. Longer. How much time do you need there, bro?
I could find something that has an ass in it, but I don't know if that'll be good enough. So I found Jenny Frison did some covers for Angel. So I don't know if anyone remembers back in the Buffy the Vampire Slayer days. Excuse me. And then after the show ended, they did the run of Angel. So I had to pick up those. Of course, they're not anything
Jenny
current,
Frison,
but she is amazing. I'm in love with her covers. So anything I can get of hers, I will.
It's so funny when you start collecting artists, you learn how many random, various things that they did. I think he was looking for 40 seconds with Poison Ivy. I can only give you 5, I'm sorry.
There's another one of her covers.
We have other paying customers waiting to line up.
We'll start a,
Comic book glory hole?
what the heck is it called?
That's disgusting, that's what that's called.
No, well, yes. But what's that thing where people, like, pay
Oh,
you to...
gotcha. He might be an angel, too. I can't judge. I don't know.
What's that called?
What?
When people pay you to, like, show the secret stuff?
Peep show?
No.
A dealer?
No, like online.
Porno hub.
No. What's the... You got Instagram?
Stripper. Oh. I don't know.
Yes, you do. What's
I'm
it
trying
called?
to think. There's Patreon.
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, I was getting very disappointed in you.
No, she wants to start a Patreon account so she can show you the goods.
No, not me. Not me.
We're bringing in some extra cash. And that's how we pay for comics, boys and girls. Mommy has to show the goodies
Shut
to
your
get
face.
the goodies.
My goodies. My goodies. Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Same
it is
thing.
the same. That's this badass Huntress cover.
That really
Be
is
jealous.
badass.
Jealous. She's purple like jelly, like you are.
Yeah.
And then this really has nothing to do with my cover or my covers. Oh my gosh, tired. My collection, other than it's
Jenny Prison?
no, what's the word I'm thinking of? It's
Sexy?
not a bombshell variant, but it's like that
And timepiece era? Time era piece?
The Legend of Wonder Woman. And I'm all about being a thick woman myself, having a thick lady on the cover.
I'm all about the thick ladies too. Undercovers.
Oh my gosh. Go to bed!
I'm probably not going to be allowed to do another live show, guys. Sorry.
So I didn't grab the whole stack, but I also found all but 2 of the Great 10 run, which are all art germs, so I get to add that back into my collection. Actually, I had all of them but I think 3, and I found the 3 I didn't have, so... What?
Yeah, how Poker Amy says, show us your comics. Yeah, turn the page.
I just sit here
I
and...
love it, and I love the creepy tone that I just added to it, because that's how I heard it in my head. Oh, yeah.
What's funny is if he actually sounds that way. I was just listening to the video earlier with you, but I don't remember what he sounded like. Not like
Not
that,
like
I don't
that.
think.
That'd be awesome. Poker
Next
Amy,
video.
that's your next video.
Next video. I'm expecting it.
That's how she wants you to talk in the next video. Like, yeah, look at these books I got.
Don't disappoint me.
He said, can do. He's got you.
Let's see. We got a Birds of Prey number 12 art germ. So in case, I don't know, those of you that are watching don't know this, art germ actually is the start of my collection. So I started off collecting art germ. I had a whole list. And then it just kind of went from there. What?
Take the bag and board off real slow.
You guys.
And this is when we do the late night show. This is JP After Dark.
Quick, the kids are coming. Put the bag back in. Or back on. Put the book back in. I don't know. Here's a Black Panther chill cover for those of you who've never seen a Black Panther cover done by
Storm
Joe.
looking for. You know, here, I think I touched on this last week.
You touched it? Don't touch it!
I did touch on that last week. Equals foreskin. Oh, what?
I
see what you did there. Black Panther movie came out this weekend, guys. If you haven't seen it already, we're going tomorrow night. Or tonight, as it were now, because we're in the future. Oh my gosh. Slabbing would be like the what do you call it, the STD test, you know, you have to be slabbed to be protected. I'm so stoked for Black Panther, like seriously. But one of the things I talked about last week, I know most of you weren't there, but the thing I'm most excited about with the potential of Disney and Fox merger, yes, the X-Men and the MCU would be badass, but the Storm and, like, you know, just seeing Storm with the Black Panther and the marriage and all that stuff.
This whole time it wasn't even that lamp, it was that one.
Whatever. Look how clear we are now. It's only an hour and a half into the show and we figured out the fucking lights.
I just spit my water out all over my books. It'll be a water show!
That's why they're protected. Yeah, man, like seriously, I know it's really random, but people are like, I'm more excited to see that storyline and how it unfolds. You just think how epic, bless you, I think, how epic it's going to get with, you know, the X-Men universe, with the rest of the MCU. Then you add in New Mutants. Oh my gosh, this could be the greatest. I hope I live long enough to see it all. Exactly. My favorite character from Black Panther is Shuri, his sister. I don't know what her role is in the movie, other than making badass stuff for him to use. But, anyways.
I'm hungry.
As long as we get J. Scott Campbell to design her costume, I'm good. Oh, she is in the movie. Alright, sweet. Do you know the actress who's playing her by chance? I know you've already seen the movie, and I'm guessing... Yes. You.
Spoiler alert!
That would be like Robert Downey Jr. when he played the black man in the what was it called? Tropical Thunder or whatever? Tropic
Thunder? Yes.
Ghost Rider, I have exactly one Ghost Rider comic. Possibly two, if you count what I am considering the real Cosmic Ghost Rider. The Tia White. Okay. I'll have to check it out. She's in Ready Player One. Oh, is that the new... Who did that movie? Is that Spielberg movie?
I don't know. Ooh, I don't like to do that.
Get away from the chins! Too many chins! Sorry, I mean to interrupt the books. Yow! I'm guessing that means yes.
It does.
I'm going to translate that to yes. I didn't know you speak Mandarin.
Hey, who did this cover? You told me already and I can't remember.
Alright. Let's see. Gotham City Garage. Garage? Well, now that you turn the lights off, I can't read.
It's not on there, but you told me you already knew who it was, so...
I don't remember.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Just show it. Just show it
Gotham
already.
City Garage, it's some sexy Poison Ivy and Supergirl. Let's get it on. No? No one?
Do I like Tobey Maguire or the new Amazing Spider-Man? Let me tell you.
The new one.
I think that Tom Holland is probably the best rendition of Peter Parker / Spider-Man that we've had. However, going back to that particular era, while Tobey Maguire looked a bit old for the part, I think he's the best we could have had for that time frame. I also thought that Andrew Garfield was good.
I like
Just a
him.
bit quirky, which I'm fine with. But I think that Tom Holland is where we need to be with
We're
the
on the right
character.
track.
Yeah. And that's just my opinion. You know, that's
And
everyone's
in
got one.
18 years, we have...
Tom Holland still, because he'll still look like he's 17.
We'll have a
Dude's like
backup
20.
plan.
Yeah, it's true. I got one of my kids. I just, I mean, I had no problem. I mean, just thinking back to when the first trilogy of Spider-Man came out, we were so lucky to have a Sam Raimi and Tobey Maguire combo there. I mean, I didn't really... Yes, the third film was shit. We all know that. It wasn't great. They were trying to force stuff, and it wasn't Sam Raimi's fault. I 100% agree with that. But, hey, man. You're going to play Old Man Spidey?
Usually get together and be like Old Man Spidey and Old Man Bat.
Two different worlds.
Doesn't matter.
You can't cross over. We're
Yeah,
not there yet. We
you
can't
can.
even get
You
the
can.
X-Men in the freaking MCU. We can't cross over yet.
You can. You can do what you want.
Beer, get drunk, shooting the web all over the place. Alright, next up, we got more art journal.
Art Germ. Dun, dun, dun. Because he's amazing. And I follow him on Instagram.
And he's really into high leg kicks.
And sometimes he likes my comments. So
That's always a good feeling.
I have like an in, but not really an in. I just like to tell myself it's an in because he likes sometimes my comments.
And sometimes I feel the same way when Jason Campbell likes my comments.
I have like 5 more here that I picked through just because we don't have another like 4 hours for me to show you my entire stack.
Oh, we do have 4 hours.
We don't, because we still have children that wake up
Oh yeah, we have
at 6
children.
a.m. Regardless of what day it is. Doesn't matter. It's Sunday. We should all sleep in until noon, but we don't because they wake up at 6 a.m. and want to eat cereal until 10 a.m.
And then they want lunch at 11.
Yeah. They're like bottomless pits.
No.
Yeah.
Alright, what you got?
We've got this sweet Jenny Frison Black Panther cover. It just taunts me. I can't drink beer.
She can, she refuses.
It's gross. I don't have the taste for it. It's an acquired taste that I have not ever acquired.
Well, the Long Route Peanut Butter Porter is made for everyone.
Is
I
it?
assure you.
Does it taste like beer?
It tastes delicious, like beer. Tastes like a peanut butter beer. 12.
No, it smells like beer. I can't. No. Okay, Jenny Frison Wonder Woman.
12 ounces of man hair produced in
Number 27.
water.
You know what? I don't know why that doesn't surprise me. And
Every,
there's nothing bad about it. That doesn't surprise me.
well, we all have our vices.
I was able to give that up, but you know.
I was not able to give this up.
No.
Yet.
Another Wonder Woman, number 28, Jenny Frison. I really love her Wonder Womans. Like, she does such a good job.
I love the lassos that she does.
Oh, this one. This is like a... What did we say that we were talking about?
BDSM?
Yes. It's like a... She's just
Bondage
like made that
cover.
bitch her slave.
I know everyone's into bondage. You know, when I first got into the community, that was all people talked about. Every comic haul video I watched was all about the Wonder Woman bondage covers.
And then this is the last one, number 32. Which I have more. I'm just going to cut myself off on that tonight.
Thank you very much. It's ever growing and ever expanding and ever ridiculous sometimes.
I mean, that was quite a bit I just shared, huh? I guess I could, that's about the same amount still to show, but I'm not going to. And then some weird random, I don't know how this got in, to be honest, because he says it's not his, and I definitely have no interest in this book. So, if anyone likes Miss Marvel,
she's a tricky trickster.
I have a book that I would like to send.
I'll put it in my Facebook auction.
I don't need it.
It's going in the Facebook auction. Honestly, probably where it came from. Oh gosh. We're at the 97-minute mark. Holy crap. You talk a lot. Oh goodness.
Get out of here.
Well, what else do we have in the news in the world?
In the nudes?
News.
All of a sudden, no nudes. No nudes here.
Hey, Ass Muncher. Just because I don't want you to go to bed lonely tonight. Look, she's got green underwear.
You
so you get
showed that
I know, but I'm showing the ass again.
Wait, you over on this cover or which cover?
Oh, this one for
that
sure.
One for
Look
sure.
at that. She has green.
It's like a good, get a good target on it. Like, hit me here.
Yeah,
right? Just aim right there.
Something to aim for. That's what life is all about, kids. Something to aim for.
It's all about how you aim.
Camper kills. We have an ass muncher and a camper killer camper. I like it. We've been on here for like an hour and a half.
Killing campers and munching ass.
It's my kind of night, actually. This is like the perfect group. Thank you guys for popping in. We've had a uh-oh, looks like the camper kills knows the ass muncher. That's awesome. Of course, I hope.
So I have to ask, do you munch the ass and then he kills the camper, or does he kill the camper and then you munch their ass? Because
body's still warm.
I try not to judge. I really, really try not to.
You do have to talk funny in your next video. This is what we do. We set the standards for the community. See, everyone, all the other big players out there in the community think they know what's going on. Nope.
Oh, he kills it and eats it. Well, then what does Ass Muncher do? He just waits.
He holds the video. He holds the camera.
You got a nice thing going on there.
Yeah.
You make a good team. I like it.
That's fucking teamwork. You missed lots of Wonder Woman, lots of Jenny Frison, lots of Art Germ.
He's a bystander.
Bystander. He's a
funny.
stunt cock. Yeah, we could talk movies, you know. We could talk. I have so many stupid movies I've seen in my lifetime. Not as many as Mark.
Rented a movie tonight because he really wanted to see it, and then about 5 minutes before we had to be on here, he was like, "Oh,
yeah, I need to watch.
Rented a movie for me," and we didn't watch it.
I gotta watch Thank You for Your Service. I've been wanting to see that movie. I'm pro-military. Any of those who care, but Mark had a cow named the Grass Muncher. Oh, I miss those days. I see that, right? Before long, we'll be banned for like all the criminal activity we promote in the community. Daddy's Home 2? No, I haven't watched it yet. I saw it.
Oh my gosh.
The kids actually asked me last night, can we watch Daddy Home 2? I'm like, have you seen the first one? They're like, no.
I'm guessing it's not a family friendly for, I don't know, an 8 and a 7-year-old.
Yeah, Will Ferrell's in it, so, you know, I'm already halfway not committed.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a hard commit for me. I had a cow named Taterbug.
What? That was a terrible laugh, but that was really...
Mark also had a bear named Bass Muncher because he ate a lot of fish.
That's freaking awesome.
Big Booty 3 or 2. Oh yeah, I've seen the first one. I'll have to. Is that on Pornhub?
Should I excuse myself, boys?
No. This is the men's club, lady. You service drinks. Just kidding. I'll recant that last comment before I have to live on the couch permanently. It's a comfortable couch, but not long term. You know, I'm not committed to it like that. Oh Lord. What else we got going on, huh?
I'm cold and hot and cold and hot.
You're hot and you're cold. What's the next verse?
Yes and you're no.
You're up and you're down.
You're in and you're out.
You're in and you're out. Oh, see, Katy Perry is a very sexual person.
I am super stuck here. Could you help? Could you lend me a hand, sir?
Breaking out the flannel.
Excuse me, sir.
Only in the Midwest you have to wear flannel.
Excuse me.
I'm still looking to.
Can't decide if I'm hot or cold.
Quasimodo, his friend, he called him back hunter.
Oh, you guys. What's you porn?
You porn? I don't know what that is.
When you say you porn, like you porn?
What are you talking about?
Right there. I like you porn, like us porn.
Oh no, I think you porn must be.
It's like an actual thing because I know we don't do porn.
Not anymore.
Unless somebody's not
that
telling
was
me something.
Funny, I'm dying over here, you back puncher. Used to have a lady that worked in my facility.
You left him with an uneaten ass. I am disappointed.
You should be ashamed. You can't even live up to your own name. At least us, all about comics, pretty much living up to that.
We've got a little off topic.
That's okay. As my old history teacher said, I was chasing a rabbit. That's what I do. I get a little distracted. I'm a little distracted.
Look, there's a chicken.
We showed off like 100 books tonight, though. See, that had been before my days. I can tell you how my discovery came down. I'm old. I'm like 40-ish. When I grew up in Texas, obviously, for those who know me. I grew up in a really small podunk town, and when I was about 16 years old, I worked for a gas station, a little country store. You know, it wasn't a real gas station. It was owned by my cousin. Later, Ass Muncher. You're awesome.
Night.
Thanks for stopping in.
Or morning.
Whichever. So behind this gas station that I worked at was a trailer house, mobile home, if you will. And I was really bored one day at this gas station, so I thought I should break into this house because there's no one there. And lo and behold, I discovered the giant porn collection of all time. It was just mountains of Penthouse magazine, Playboy magazine, Hustler magazine, shit you never heard of magazines. Yeah. So, being the good person that I am, I went back to the gas station and got a large black trash bag and loaded them up. I hid them underneath my mattress for a long time until my little sister found them.
Ew, you took someone else's porn and
yeah, I was
hid
16
them?
years old. Of course I did.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
So then my parents pulled me into the kitchen one night and said they wanted to talk about my collection. Well, little did they know when I found out that my sister had ratted me out.
See, he agrees. Gross!
I took my black bag of treasures and I put it in the back of my dad's truck to go to the trash store because he always dumped trash at his job. So I went in prepared to lie because I didn't have the collection anymore. And secondhand porn. Hey, you know, what do you do? So I go in the kitchen and they're like, so we understand you have some adult magazines. And I was like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. And they're like, look, we don't care that you have them. You just got to do a better job of hiding them from your sister. And I'm like, fuck, I just threw them all away. So that was it. That was how I got started.
Oh my God.
It's like probably way too much information that I should share publicly, but why not? Big booty. You guys remember the video stores? They always had the curtain. You had to be 18 and go behind the curtain. Those were the days.
He's old. Your age is showing, honey.
She didn't have to worry about that. She came from the, what do you mean you want to rent porn? I can get it for free on the internet.
Oh, that is not true.
Oh. Whatever. Oh gosh, any other inappropriate topics?
I'm more tech savvy than you.
You're more tech, that is for sure. I am not tech savvy. She's all like, you can't even hide these folders that you put on the computer. They clearly say porn. Like, stop it. I thought I hit it good.
Naked women number 1, naked women number 2, naked men number... Ooh, what?
Oh man, it's so funny how times have changed though. Honestly, like I could reflect all day on just how things have changed in 20 years, which really isn't that long, other than having so many kids. Corn folder. That's kind of obvious, I suppose. Huh? They're like, he doesn't study corn, unless you're into like agriculture, I guess, and it would be kind of perfect to hide. Excuse me.
Damn, Gina.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning, almost Central Time. All right. Well, I think we are probably gonna have to sign off here, and we got 4 hours till the kids will wake, which means
You're making pancakes?
Pancakes.
In the morning, I'm making waffles.
Waffles. Name that movie.
Cinderella?
Close. See you, Pope Man. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out tonight.
Bye.
Shrek. Of course you would know it. You're the man, Mark. You're the movie. You should be called
the man.
Movie Mark Walters. I have a specific bookmark page. YouPorn is an actual thing. That's weird. That's awesome, dude. So hopefully we can go to some movies together here in the future. What? I'm already making plans. Settle down. That's what I do.
Maybe he doesn't want to be your bestie, okay?
Doesn't matter. You don't have a choice.
Now you don't have a choice. Now you have to.
You will be my friend outside of YouTube. We will hold hands and we will skip. You can name.
And when he pulls
George.
out the handcuffs, run.
She only says that because I don't have the freaking key. It's a tough one to get out of.
You'll never make it back home. Yes, it will
absolutely.
be.
Cable guy. Cable guy.
Now I feel like when you guys actually meet, he's gonna do that, and then it'll just creep you out. And you'll be like, yeah, man, I'm busy for the next 5 years, so I'll let you know when I have more free time.
Oh my gosh. Then I'll be like this. Like this. Hey, Mark. What you doing later?
I can't even right now.
I know, and then they have like a list. I noticed you don't have the premium channels. I can hook you up with that.
No, that sounds like the water boy.
Mama said the alligators is so angry because they have all them teeth and no toothbrush.
I'm cutting you off, wife. No more
I'm cutting
drinking.
you off.
Alright, guys. I think we're going to sign out of this mother. Thank you, all three that are still left. High five to you.
Oh, one of them is me, so.
To you, so.
I don't know who's still awake, but.
Mark, and that's it. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will chat with you probably.
Thanks for letting me join.
Thank you for joining, actually. That was good.
It was fun.
So we'll be back at this probably next Saturday night.
He said great. I don't know if that was a sarcastic great, but
I think it
if
was.
I were you, it should be. Be afraid.
I've seen worse. I don't know what that means, but I think.
I'm not sure either. Were we bad?
No. I think it's not my impersonations. Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe not.
I know they were pretty bad.
They were pretty bad. That's okay. I could do them all night long. Oh, you've seen better?
That was a pretty sad cable.
Oh, it is, right? That's like all I had, though.
It's like a little wimpy.
I don't even have cable in this house. We went from 3 to 7 people all of a sudden. Who the hell's popping in?
So we can't. They're like, they're signing off. Hurry, get on. Hey, welcome.
It's the finale. It's like the fireworks show. 2 of them just like dip. See ya. It's fucking weird. Just gotta play with this cord.
Limp noodle. You limp noodle.
Ow.
Ow.
Oh man. All right, guys. Thanks again. It was fun. It was great. Next Saturday night. Oh, you got hungry? You replaced us with food?
I've been hungry. I just said it like
right?
15 minutes ago. I'm like, oh, I'm hungry.
Thank you, Hakan. Thanks for popping in. I hope you brought leftovers.
Yeah, hope you're mailing me some, because
this
guy's not making me any food.
No.
Ew, omelets? Don't send me omelets, because I don't feel like that would travel very well.
Send her omelets. Over easy.
I will send them back to you, and then they'll be even worse. So...
Oh, gosh. All right, my friends. Deuces, deuces, deuces. Have a great day.
Adios, muchachos.